Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to share with you how I degrease the chain and prepare it for waxing. It doesn't matter if you want to wax your chain using hot wax or drip wax, you have to go through the first step, degreasing the chain, and that's the most important step for this process. Right, make sure that at the end of the process everything is perfectly degreased. The chain doesn't have any grease at all inside of it. Okay, let's go right through the first step. Here we have a Shimano chain. It's new, and even if it's clean, the grease used is really powerful. It sticks really well, and it should be, it may be hard to remove it. That's why we are going through these steps. For degreasing I use nitro thinner. It may be that it works with something else, but for me that was the best solution. And here we have also a jar. We put some nitro thinner inside of it, just enough to cover the chain. Now that we have the chain inside the jar and inside the nitro thinner, I usually shake it a little bit and let the chain for a couple of hours inside of the jar and nitro thinner. And in this case I let the chain there for a night, and then the process continues. Usually I change the nitro thinner 3 times. Usually after 3 times of washing the chain, the thinner remains transparent. Until then it always gets yellow color, something like this. So make sure that after washing the chain, at the end the degreaser remains transparent. In this example you can see the difference between the nitro thinner I used and the one from the step 3. This one is transparent, and the one I used has a little bit, it tends to go to the yellow side, yellow color. Now after degreasing the chain, take the chain out from the jar, let it dry, and meanwhile I have the crock pot beside. I like to hot wax my chain once in a month, and in this case when I have a new chain the first time I wax the chain, I will do that in hot wax until the chain dries. I will just start the crock pot and let the wax melt. And about the crock pot, if you're planning to hot wax your chain, you have 2 options: to have a big crock pot or a small crock pot. I like the small one because it doesn't require too much wax to cover the chain, and I just want to wax one chain at a time. I don't have 3-4 chains to wax in one go, so I just prefer using little wax and works only one chain. Okay, so now we have a degreased chain. It's dry, so now we have to wash it once more with water. It looks like this is also an important step in degreasing the chain. I'm not sure why. I just found it on the website of Optimize. There are some steps of how to degrease the chain. So I just did that because I have wax from Optimize. And as you can see, I'm doing that with boiling water. After doing that, we have to let the chain again to dry, and then we are able to wax it. We have the chain degreased, washed and dry, so now we can put it inside of the crock pot. Here there are some important things to pay attention of. One is to wait until the chain reaches the temperature of the wax. How do you know that it reaches the temperature? Actually, I don't know. I just let the chain there for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I shake it a little bit there inside to push a little bit, to force a little bit the wax inside, and you may see the bubbles of air coming out from the chain, and that's good. That's a good sign. Let's say we did everything up to now. Before taking the chain out, we should stop the crock pot and wait until a thin hardened layer of wax forms on the top of the molten wax. Why this? There are lower chances for the wax to spill out from the chain. I hope you found this information useful, and if you have questions, please write them down in the comments.